قد ألف بين قلوبهم وبحبل الله قد اعتصموا.
You enjoying yourself in the wheelchair, bro?
I've been doing too many
Don't worry, bro.
I'm still fit.
Mashallah, mashallah. Yeah. Before I quickly record this. Anyway, we're just getting ready to go to Azizye. See you once we get to Azizye. Assalamu alaikum.
Each day you'll find a chance for you to go there to find your truth, find a new you before you're due. Nothing to do with the old you. Let it all fade, you'll find your way. Just trust your faith. Let it all go, and soon you'll know why you felt so low. Let it all fade, you'll find your way. Just trust your faith. Let it all go, and soon you'll know why you felt so low.
Get it out in a second.
Zam
Okay, you check in and then what we do is come straight down and lunch will be ready, the canteen is over there.
Assalamu alaikum. Day 7 and we are, well, not quite anyway. I'm in Azizye now. It's actually quite a nice apartment. I'll show you the area. Look, if you look over there, you can see we can go to Medina. And you can go to the Holy Mosque that way, inshallah. I've just prayed Salah at the local mosque, which is just behind those barriers. There's another mosque just somewhere over there. It's a lovely area actually. The apartments are surprisingly nice. I mean, even though there's 4 of us sharing, the rooms are actually bigger than we had in our double room. And it's really spacious and tidy and clean. I'm actually really impressed with the apartments. Some more brothers from our group arrived yesterday. Some of them went and did their Umrahs yesterday night, some of them did it today. So they're, with their package, they're just staying in Azizye. They didn't go to any hotels in Makkah. So to get to the Haram Sharif from here, at the moment is like 20 riyals per cab, which isn't bad at all. But I've got a strong feeling that that's going to increase significantly as we get closer to the Hajj days. I've been warned by some people we can even go up to about 100 riyals just for the journey back. But you know, I've been told by my friends who have come to Hajj previously that make the most of it now, go to the Haram if you can, spend Asr, Zuhr, Maghrib, Isha there and come back. And towards the last 2-3 days, just spend the time in Azizye preparing mentally, physically, getting enough rest. So I'm not worn out for Hajj, so that's the main thing. So one of the things that can easily happen while you're next to the Haram is you just have a tendency and a need to go to the Haram and just do ibadah, and it is very tiring. It does take a lot out of you, especially the heat, and the body heat from people around you pushing each other and bumping into each other. It takes a lot out of you. So I think I will take some of that advice from my friends who have been Hajj previously, and probably spend the last 2 to 3 days just in the Azizye apartments, you know, reading up on the rituals of Hajj and mentally preparing and just doing ibadah, like going to the local mosque, spending time in there, reading Quran and reciting. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
قد ألف بين قلوبهم وبحبل الله قد اعتصموا.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm at the Haram Thursday, one day before Jummah, and we've come around the other side of the Haram Sharif this time. So normally we get dropped off near the Prince's Palace, but this time we've come around the other side where all the buses and things stop, and it's actually given us a little bit of a privilege. So you see the Prince's Palace is up there, or somewhere there, and the mosque is over there. And anyone take a guess where we are? This is around where our Prophet ﷺ used to live. That was his house. So we have the privilege of actually going right up close to it. Obviously they've changed it a little bit now. I think they've made it into a library or something like that. But it just gives you a sense of the historic value. Just to be around the places that the Prophet ﷺ was, it's just an amazing feeling. I'm smiling right now because it's just quite emotionally empowering just to follow or walk close to the footsteps of giants and leaders. And yeah, but yeah, this is where it is. Take a look. So they've turned it into a library. We are privileged to be able to visit these places. Some people save their entire lives just to come and see these places. I mean, people from Bangladesh and the more poorer Asian countries probably save their entire life just to visit once. I've been privileged to visit more than once. It's emotional. I'll speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so this is the Zam Zam filling well. So most areas are not allowed to fill large bottles, but if you come to this part, which is right next to the library and the Prophet ﷺ's house, you can fill up large bottles. As you can see, people are filling up large containers of water. Very refreshing water. Assalamu alaikum. The adhan is played from every direction. Assalamu alaikum. It's another beautiful day in Mecca. Oh, I'm in Azizye, but it's still a province of Mecca. What can I say? Just look at the weather. What's there not to be happy about? You know what? It's just so beautiful just being in a holy city like this, in a Muslim country, where I can actually just do my salah every waqt. It's like all the shops closed for salah. You can't really do anything else but go to salah. Even like Fajr seems so much easier when you're in a Muslim country. I think one of the things it's helping me to do is establish Fajr prayers and stuff like that, because I'm not gonna lie, there have been times where I've been lazy about my Fajr and thought I'll just do it when I wake up and stuff. But here you want to wake up and go to Fajr prayers and do it in Jamaat. It's so much easier. Anyway, inshallah I'm going back to get some food now, and I will speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Food is very important to keep your energy up for the rest of the day. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all today? Inshallah you're all in good health. So I'm still in Azizye, and I have to say it is very peaceful and a lot more relaxing here. I have less of a rush to go to the house, so I have a lot more time for myself. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you today about is making time for reflection. In my daily life, I'll be honest, I don't make any time for reflection, and I'm not sure how many people do get the time to make time for reflection. I'm sure a lot of the people listening to the video or watching the video don't actually get that time to make reflection, but it's a very, very important aspect of life, and it also really helps you to contemplate on what the meaning of life is and your purpose in life. It allows you to actually sit back, reflect on what's happening in your life, and realign what your goals are in life and your purpose in life. I mean, sometimes, I'll be honest, there's been many a times where you get caught up in the dunya and you think that what's happening in life isn't fair and you don't have it good and other people have it so much better and life isn't fair. And like today I was just sitting after Asr Salah and just contemplating on life itself and counting the blessings of Allah. And something came to mind and it brought tears to my eyes each time I think about it. So, for example, I was doing tawaf at the Haram Sharif a couple of days ago, and I saw this one brother. He had a wooden skateboard and 2 sticks in his hand. He was lying low on the floor and he was pulling himself along, doing tawaf. He didn't have anyone pushing him, he was on his own. And he made the journey all the way here to praise Allah for what He has and ask Allah for what He wants. And it made me realize how lucky we are to have our good health and the blessings Allah has bestowed upon us. And that brother, if I see him again, I'd like to thank him, because after that I did more tawaf that day than I have done in the entire time I've spent in Mecca this journey. And it was that motivation, because that brother did not give up. He continued to believe in Allah, and they didn't feel jealous or envious or anyone. He came here to praise Allah for the gifts that Allah has provided him with, and I think that's really made me reflect on life. So many times we complain about our jobs, our lives, what we have and what we don't have, and what we want, without actually sitting back and reflecting on what Allah has provided us. Good health, 2 feet, we can walk on our own, we can do things on our own. What more could you ask for? So, inshallah, I just wanted to share with you 2 things. Whenever you're thinking about the negative things that are happening in your life, count your blessings that Allah has provided you, because they are countless. And make time to sit back and reflect, because then you will appreciate what you have in life and what Allah has provided you with before you start complaining. Assalamu alaikum. I'll speak to you soon.